Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already watched some of my videos. My channel is Budgeting with Allie and my name is Allie. So payday's not too far away. Yay, I like getting money. And now it's time to check in with my cash envelopes. I just looked and I have a blue pen instead of a green pen, so for the moment, and I will go over it in green after this video, if I have a positive amount remaining, then it's going to be blue, light blue, and not green, because I was trying to find the color in the dark and apparently I chose wrong. Alright, so let's get started. For my first cash envelope is my giving envelope, which I budget $260 every 2 weeks. I gave all $260, which leaves me with a balance of $0. And so that is that. For restaurants, I did have $30. And I ended up spending $27.75, which should leave me with $2.25. I ended up going to a couple of restaurants this month that are not fast food. Were not fast food, so it was a little bit more expensive. Slash, I also had to include tips. So that's why I ended up spending more than I thought I was gonna. So this is my restaurant envelope. That's the change that came out, and then the envelope's empty otherwise. So $2.25, and that is going to be put aside and be put into change envelopes. And then at the end of the year, I'll count everything up and put it into my bank account, and it'll be an extra debt payment. For my fun envelope, I had $100 for the month. In the first part of the month, I spent $25, so that meant I had $75 left. And I was going to buy a specific item on Black Friday, which is the Philips Hue smart light bulbs, but the most they took off of it was $20. No, it wasn't even $20, it was 20%, I think, at any of the stores that I saw, and that just wasn't worth it for me, both Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So I did end up spending some of this money. So I did end up spending the $22.95 on some things to make decorations and whatnot for people for Christmas, but I also didn't spend the majority of this money, so I should have $52.05 left. And honestly, if the Philips Hue had gone down to like $65 or so, I totally would have been all over it, but that wasn't to be, so so this is my fun envelope. I'll dump out the change first and take out the bill, and then just to show that nothing's in there. Alright, so $52.05. So the $2.05 will be put aside, and $50 is going to go into my bank account and be put towards debt. So $52.05. Well, actually, not really, but you'll see why in a couple minutes. For groceries, I budgeted $60. I spent all $60 of that, and will probably spend the majority of my next grocery money, just because I'll be getting a ton of like perishable stuff that I'll need to last me up until I leave to go to my parents on the 23rd to spend Christmas there. And then also there's the church luncheon coming up, so I need to buy some squash for that because I'm doing the squash. And then there's also, my parents also asked if I would be willing to do dessert for our family get together, so I'm going to be doing that as well, and I need to get the ingredients. So anyway, groceries, And as you can see, nothing left. For my bus, I budget $85. In reality, my bus pass is $82.50, which means I'm left with $2.50, and I'm just going to continue with the black because obviously I completely forgot about that. So bus. And funny story about this, the guy actually almost didn't give me back my change, and then I asked him for my change because I'm like, I gave you 85 bucks. And he gave it to me. So 2, 25, 50. Any plans for Christmas for you guys? Are you planning to go home? Are you planning to have people over? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's my bus, and again, change will go into my change envelope, which I will count. It probably won't be until, honestly, the first week or so of the new year because, like I said, I'm going home for vacation, and I'm going to try and have all my videos ready because I am going to be home for until probably January 1st, and then I'll, like, at my parents', and then I'll come back home and record the rest of the videos for you guys. But just so you know that, like, I will count my change at the end of the year. It's just probably not going to be done until the first week or so of the new year. Okay, so for my budgeted amount for cash envelopes, I had a total of $510 budgeted. I spent $453.20 of that, which means I am under budget by $56.80. So that's great. And that reminds me, I will be posting a video on Tuesday, and I do really apologize for not posting this last Tuesday. For some reason, I thought it had already been uploaded and ready to go, and then I got to work on Tuesday and went to check to see that I posted, and it wasn't there. So I couldn't really do anything, and then I got it out as soon as I could. So anyway, on Tuesday coming up, I will be posting 2 videos. One is going to be my end of month check-in, and the other one is going to be an update on my debt numbers. And a fun little update. I was going to do them both in the same video, but then I got some more good news, and yeah, I just didn't want to subject you to that long of a video, so I'm going to split them into 2, but I'm going to post them both on Tuesday. They're going to go live at the same time, just because I'm super excited to share both of those things with you. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. So we'll flip this over, and now we're getting into sinking funds. This is what I was commenting about. So for gifts, I had $220. I actually ended up spending $310, and I am probably going to be at least $90 over my gift buying altogether, because I went a little overboard. So I need to be better next year. And I also think I'll have a little bit more saved up earlier, just because I will have had 3 extra months to save money for birthday gifts than I had last year, or this year. So that'll be probably enough to give me a good boost. So 1 second, I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. I think I really am coming down with being sick. Okay, so this is my gift envelope. As you can tell, it's all gone. And I did use my credit card because the majority of stuff was purchased online on Black Friday, the last finishing touches. So it's all on my credit card, which is where that $50 that I didn't spend is going to go. And that just means that the money that I've saved for my cash envelopes is not necessarily going to go to all towards my debt. First, I have to cover what I overspent, and then the rest will go towards my debt. So yeah, something I need to be better at for next year, and I'll probably put that as a goal. Is to start my Christmas shopping earlier, 2, budget my Christmas shopping earlier, and 3, try harder to stay within budget. So, for vacation, I have $110 saved up already, and I spent 0 of that, so I should still have that $110. So let's go in 5110. Perfect. Oh, my nose. Like, my nose is raw because of blowing my nose, obviously, and so I've had to use like just basic dollar store unscented lip balm, because I've heard that helps to kind of hopefully take away some of the rawness. But yeah, it's not fun right now. So next up is Misk, which I should have $80 because I spent $0 of this, although again, I am going to end up spending some of this because I have some prescriptions that need to be refilled or filled. So I'll probably do that this upcoming weekend. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Perfect. And I'll just slide this back in. So subscriptions, I did purchase Disney Plus, which left me with $20 for this month left in my subscriptions envelope. I spent $0 of that, so I should still have the $20. 10, 20. Perfect. Oh, sorry guys, I keep hitting that. There we go. Next up, and finally actually, is hockey. I had $80 in there. I spent $0 of that, so I should have $80 left, which means I'm well on the way to saving up for my next year's season tickets. Okay, so 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. Perfect. Alright, so altogether, I had $510 budgeted. I spent $310 of that money. So in my sinking funds, I have $200 left, even with going over budget on my gifts. Alright, and something special I do at the end of the month is update you on my emergency fund and until my brother's tuition is paid off completely, how that savings going. So my emergency fund, last month I had $900 in it. Actually, it was $900.47. I added $100 to that, which means I am currently sitting at $1,000.47. I'm gonna keep putting the $100 aside every month because I'd rather build my emergency fund by that small amount every month than to stop and run into problems. And it's just my mentality. Everyone has their own preferences. And for my brother's tuition, I started it with $600 set aside. I put $200 more towards it, so I am currently sitting at $100, and then in December I'll put another $200 towards that, and it'll be the $1,000 I promised I would put towards his tuition. So yeah, those are my numbers. Overall, I think I did pretty well, at least for the most part, staying within my budget, although obviously I would have liked to save more from groceries, and I would have liked to try and restrain myself a bit more in my gifts, but it is something that I can work on now. So As always, please do consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. And do like and comment on my videos. I really appreciate hearing what's going on in your guys' lives and any opinions you might have about what I'm doing or whatnot. And like I said, do keep an eye out for the end of month check-in for November and my debt update. All right, until next time, bye.